Hi everyone, hope you're well. So the quiz tonight will start at 8:15. The live stream will be at 7:50, where we'll go through some of your shout outs, say hello, and go through some bits and pieces. And also, if you've never played the quiz before, explain how it all works. The good news is there should be a timer, hopefully around here somewhere on screen, which will show you how long before the first question tonight. So enjoy a few more bits and pieces, and we will see you live shortly.
Next level.
Hi everyone, not long to go now. Timer is hopefully, if I've got it working, up there on the corner of the screen. While you're here and you've just watching the adverts and bits and pieces and the videos that are going on, have you checked out Quiz Jockey? We've been talking about this for a few weeks. I'm going to put a slide up that will show you where it, what it sort of does, and the link is down below in the description. It's a fun way of playing the quiz that doesn't take away from the quiz. You're still playing the quiz as normal, but you don't have to use pen and paper. And if you're that competitive kind of person, with a team or on your own, you can play against other people in the world. So check it out while you're waiting. The link is down below to Quiz Jockey, and we will see you very, very shortly. Okay, not long to go. We are nearly ready. We're nearly set. We're pushing all the buttons behind the scenes and making sure everything is working. So have you said hello to Alex, who's over on social media, just there on screen? Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on Twitter and Instagram. And if you do want to say hello, just go on over there and we will try and say hello to as many of you that are playing along as possible tonight. So don't forget to use our hashtag as always, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz, and we will be live very, very soon. Hi everyone, hope you're well. So the quiz tonight will start at 8:15. The live stream will be at 7:50, where we'll go through some of your shout outs, say hello, and go through some bits and pieces. And also, if you've never played the quiz before, explain how it all works. The good news is there should be a timer, hopefully around here somewhere on screen, which will show you how long before the first question tonight. So enjoy a few more bits and pieces, and we will see you live shortly.
Next level.
Hi everyone, not long to go now. Timer is hopefully, if I've got it working, up there on the corner of the screen. While you're here and you've just watching the adverts and bits and pieces and the videos that are going on, have you checked out Quiz Jockey? We've been talking about this for a few weeks. I'm going to put a slide up that will show you where it, what it sort of does, and the link is down below in the description. It's a fun way of playing the quiz that doesn't take away from the quiz. You're still playing the quiz as normal, but you don't have to use pen and paper. And if you're that competitive kind of person, with a team or on your own, you can play against other people in the world. So check it out while you're waiting. The link is down below to Quiz Jockey, and we will see you very, very shortly. Okay, not long to go. We are nearly ready. We're nearly set. We're pushing all the buttons behind the scenes and making sure everything is working. So have you said hello to Alex, who's over on social media, just there on screen? Hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on Twitter and Instagram. And if you do want to say hello, just go on over there and we will try and say hello to as many of you that are playing along as possible tonight. So don't forget to use our hashtag as always, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz, and we will be live very, very soon. Hello, good evening. Oh, No, let me try that again. Good evening. My voice is just coming back. Good evening. Welcome to Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Yeah, my voice has been going for the last couple of days. I don't know if any of you were listening on Union Jack on Tuesday, but I had no voice at all, and people were struggling to realise it was me. I had a very, very deep voice on Tuesday, but it's coming back to life, so I'm here. I'm good, and we're all ready to go. Hello, good evening. Welcome along. Thank you very much for joining us on another Thursday night. It's week 24. That took a bit of time to sink in, as it has been for the last couple of days. So week 24 this evening. So absolutely incredible. We have nearly got to the 6-month period, 2 weeks' time. And we've got some very, very fun things planned for that in a couple of weeks' time to celebrate the fact that we've got to 6 months. And then in the same week, on the Saturday night, it will be the 50th live quiz as well. So absolutely incredible. Thank you very much for continuing to play along, sticking with us and everything. So we'll say hello to a lot of you shortly. If you do want to say hello, as always, it's on screen, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz, and all our social media are there. I don't have anything in front of me because I've got the wonderful Alex, who is over on social media, and he is feeding everything across to me. So if you want to say hello, that's the best place to do it. He's got access to some of the super chats and things that pop up on Facebook and on YouTube. And he's just sent me one of them already, which is Beetle Greg 07. Happy Thursday, everyone. Hello to you, Greg. Happy Thursday. I like that. That's quite cool. Thanks for that, Beetle Greg 07. So thank you for that. Thank you very much for joining us. If you are new, there's a timer there. Let me get my finger in the right place. So there's a timer there. That's when the first question will be asked. So don't panic. It's not, you're not going to miss anything yet. We get going at 8:15 with the first question. We've got 50 questions in front of us, spread over 5 rounds. And that's it. All you need to do is grab yourselves a pen and a bit of paper, write your questions, write your answers down. We'll give you the answers to the questions, and then you let us know how you got on across social media. Nothing more difficult than that. However, if you do want to play a little bit differently, and I know a lot of you already are, if you have a look in the description down below, there is a wonderful, wonderful place called Quiz Jockey, which we've been testing and everything over the last few weeks, and we've had it live for the last couple of weeks. And you guys are playing along and absolutely really enjoying it. So check Quiz Jockey out. It's a great way of, if you're on your own, you can play against different people, or if you're with a group of you and you want to challenge each other. So it's the same quiz all over on Quiz Jockey. You can set yourselves up for a bit of a challenge and see how you get on. We've loved seeing the screenshots coming through at the end of the week. So at the end of the quiz with where you finished in the tables. So yeah, go and check it out before. We've got about 15 minutes to check that out before we get going. And I'm still there. I'm probably around about there, or yeah, I'm up in the corner anyway. But yeah, so you still see the quiz as you would do normally. With Quiz Jockey, so go and check it out. So yeah, good evening, everyone. Alex is sending them through already. If you weren't with us on Saturday, another one of my classic. Do you know what? I would genuinely, honestly love to say that these were deliberate, but they're just not. It comes down to a case of rushing and what have you. But good evening to Lisa Jane, getting the dinks ready. Yeah, misspelt drinks on Saturday night. That haunted me on Tuesday when I was with the guys at Union Jack Radio, not Union Jockey. I've got Quiz Jockey in my head. Union Jack Radio. Brilliant. Really loved that day. And thanks to a couple of you who came down to say hello. It was in the area. It was lovely to meet a few of you as well. So thank you for popping down. But yeah, so that haunted me on that really did haunt me on Tuesday. People saying, can we get you a dink, Jay? Can we get you a dink? Thanks. But no, really enjoyed my time. But I'll talk about that a bit later on. So let's say hello to a few people who are checking in as always. If you are new, jump on over to our social media, and chances are we might say hello. I've got a few from Alex, but while I was waiting for the pre-roll and everything and ready to go live, I was just talking to Steve over there in Spain. Hope you're okay. And he's just talking to him on Patreon. I'm going to talk a bit more about Patreon later on. I don't really talk about Patreon since we launched this. I'm going to talk a bit more about it later on. But we've just been having a conversation, and he said to me he had a friend over staying with them because he's over in Spain at the moment. He's a criminal defense barrister. He was writing the answers to Saturday's quiz, and they trusted him. We had 30 no comments at half time. So I just replied, oh dear, I thought Saturday's quiz was a bit easier. And he just, I won't repeat that word, but he himself, when he handed the pad over, straight-faced, he said, never answer a question, Steve. That is probably one of the funny. That's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, hello to you, Steve, and all of you guys over there in Spain. Hope you're okay. Hope you're staying safe, especially over there. But that just tickled me before that. So yeah, thank you very much, Steve. David Marsh, evening Jay et al. Please can you say hello to my lovely wife Emma Marsh, who has just qualified as a nurse. Well, congratulations to you. It says tremendous work on the front line during the virus. So yeah, congratulations, Emma, for qualifying. Absolutely brilliant. Well done for that. Alison, shout out from Puppy Maxwell, hoping to beat cousin Bo playing for the first time tonight. Good luck. Yeah, that would be awesome. Let us know how they get on. Please can you say, can the Druids get a shout out from Shepton Mallet in Somerset? See, I was only up the road from that the other day, on Tuesday. Yeah, we're in Bristol, Pensford, just outside of Bristol it was. Lovely pub as well. Absolutely lovely. Lovely pub. And lovely staff as well. So, but yeah, been with you since week 1 on a Thursday and a Saturday night. Well, good evening to the Druids over there in Shepton Mallet. Where are we? Rachel, Paul and Rachel, good evening, guys. See you on Sunday, hopefully, fingers crossed, all being well. We will see you on Sunday night. Hope you're both okay. They're over on Quiz Jockey getting ready to go. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, see, people have heeded my my advice and they're all over there at the moment, logging into Quiz Jockey as we speak. So yeah, hello to Rachel and Paul. Hope you're on the mend, Paul, as well. But like I say, we'll see you hopefully with you guys, fingers crossed, on Sunday night. Amelia Porter, it's my dad's 50th birthday today, and he'd love a shout out. Stuart, happy 50th birthday to you. Hope you've had a very, very good day, and hope you've had some fun. And you've been well pampered on your 50th birthday. There's one I saw as well, which I've got here. A wedding shout out to Dan and Janine. Dan's a big fan of yours, especially his favourite round, the General Knowledge round. Well, thank you very much, Dan. So I'm assuming that's all he really said. So I'm assuming it's your wedding today, maybe. If it is, congratulations, Dan and Janine. Hope you've had a really, really good and special day. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Yeah, just waiting for Alex to catch up because my internet's having one of its usual funny do's with WhatsApp tonight. But yeah, so thank you very much for joining us for week 24. He's just insane, absolutely insane. But yeah, so Tuesday I was invited to go down. So we talked about it a few weeks ago that Union Jack Radio were running this competition to find the best beer garden, and this lovely pub, the Rising Sun in Pensford, won. And the guy said, look, would you like to come down and join us? I'd absolutely love you to come down. And Mark Labette's going to come down from the Chase. So Mark did a little mini quiz of 20 questions, which I got 12 out of 20, which I didn't think was too bad until another team got 17 and another team got 18. But I was on my own, so I can't complain. But yeah, it's lovely to meet a couple of you. So thank you very much for taking time out to pop over. It was absolutely lovely to see you guys. So thank you for that. And hello to all the staff at the Rising Sun. Absolutely. It really is a lovely pub. It's got wonderful viaducts in the beer garden. And as everyone kept saying all night, a babbling brook. That's all they kept saying and talking about was the babbling brook, the babbling brook. But yeah, so to all of the team at Union Jack Radio, thank you very much for having me and accommodating me. It was a lovely, really enjoyable day. So thanks for that. Really did enjoy that. Alex is sending a few more through because he's typing, so that will ping up in just a second. I'm on slightly something different tonight. I'm saving the gin for 2 weeks' time, so I've just got a small Jack Daniels and Coke for this evening. So, but yeah, I'm saving the gin for a couple of weeks' time. I'm going to be on that one, my Aviator, my very favourite Aviator, which came from a very, very, very kind person here, Kaz in Darwin. So thanks again, Kaz, for that. Very, very much appreciated that. So I'm slowly working my way through it because it's a special occasion gin, the Aviator. It's all out of focus at the back, but if I try and get that in focus, you don't get me in focus. And also, yeah, it reminds me actually, thanks for the comments on Tuesday. I did see some of them on Union Jack's post saying it's the first time you've seen sort of like me full length because this is all you normally get to see. So yeah, a lot of people were sort of, because obviously I got caught in some of the photos. I had to do some silly challenge of going around and trying to take some drinks around without spilling them and stuff like that. So And yeah, Mark Lebet was absolutely lovely, really nice guy, and he genuinely knew about the quiz. People had been telling him, friends of him had been telling him about the quiz and the work that we've been doing. So if you're a friend of Mark Lebet's and you're watching, good evening, thanks for telling him. But he was genuinely interested, and it was nice to have a chat, and he gave me some really nice insights into into this whole world that I've found myself in. So it was lovely to really nice and really genuine person. So I doubt you'll be watching, but thanks, Mark, appreciate it. Right, let's get back to saying hello to a few people, because Alex is my WhatsApp has caught up with Alex. So please, can I get a shout out to myself, Sarah, and Russ in Norfolk? We got married last Friday, so are coming up to our 1 week anniversary. We have played the Thursday quiz every week since the beginning and have never managed to get a shout out. Well, you have now, Sarah and Russ in Norfolk, and congratulations on your 1 week anniversary. Hope you're going to celebrate it well tomorrow. Where are we? OJ says it's not a Thursday without hashtag Jay's virtual pub quiz. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. Simon Fisher, back to full strength for tonight at the virtual pub quiz 1. Good to have you back, Annabelle. Well, there you go. Simon Fisher is welcoming back Annabelle. So welcome back, Annabelle. David Robertson, Thursday night. That means it's time to beat at Laura Alice 24. Oh, bless. Go on, Laura, you can beat him. I'm sure you can beat David tonight. Duncan, Lorraine, we will be there and only ever miss the first one. Give a shout out to the Waterside Schoolhouse Gang, please. Of course, good evening to the Waterside Schoolhouse Gang. Hope you're all okay. This team name's great. A team of 2 from Kings Langley. Team name is Linford Christie's Sweaty Socks. Most valuable player is CP, aka Wrong Bias Bowler. I'm sure that'll all make a lot more sense to you guys, but yeah. Tonight's tip will be Weston's Vintage Cider. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've tried that before. That is nice. So yeah, interesting. Normski, Jebro Normski, good evening, sir. Hope you're well. Hope you and Joe are both well. So yeah, good evening to both of you. He's sporting his new attire, which I did see the picture during the week of your parcel turning up from the guys at T-Mill. So yeah, good to know that they are getting out there. Excellent. Where are we? And Lisa, happy Thursday. Thank you. Thank you to you, Lisa. Right. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, now it's caught up. Now my WhatsApp's caught up. Let's see what we got. Matt Pike would love a shout out. Been quizzing since the start of lockdown with our friends Matt and Julia just around the corner, and also Ross, the Tin Foil King. Okay, I'm sure again you'll know exactly what that means. And Eliza near Cambridge. Thanks for the awesome Thursdayness as always. Matt and Mia from Portsmouth. Good evening to you guys. The Portchester Penguins, Sarah, Martin, Ellie, Ben, and Rebecca playing once again against Jane, Chris, and Shirley. That sounds like a battle and a half. That's some big teams against some big teams, I think. So yeah, good luck to you. I'm on the wrong one. That's better. Philomena Noonan, good evening to you. Mrs. Cuff, when is the 50th quiz? So the 50th live quiz. So week 26, obviously, it will be 2 weeks today. The 50th live quiz will be on the Saturday after. Can't think of the date off the top of my head. But yeah, so 2 weeks on Saturday, basically. So that'll be the 50th live, one of these kind of quizzes we have done. We have done a couple of other smaller live quizzes where we did a specialist movie one and a music one. But in terms of the style, the proper general knowledge quizzes, that's the 50th one. The 2 Robinsons from Derby, good evening to you. Team Tilbury are in, good evening to you. Patricia Hume's in. Jodie and Glenn, nice little stock up for tonight at Lidl. Oh, excellent. Well done to Jodie and Glenn for that. Lisa Jane Bergen, good evening to you. Marcus and Anna again from Swedish fans, good evening. Hey, listen, if you've got a pub in Sweden that does, because we're looking and started to talk to a few people about trying to look at doing this tour, but obviously everything's still up in the air. But if you've got a pub in Sweden that does like a pub quiz, let us know, because we'll try and see if we can sneak out there. I'm sure we can find a way to do that. That'd be awesome. Love to go to Sweden. I'm in love with IKEA, so yeah, I really would love to go to the home of IKEA. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to try and convince my 5-year-old daughter that the quiz is not on tonight. She's been allowed to stay up to do it with her dad and I every single week. We've not missed one. Now that she's back in school, she's got to go to bed earlier. I'm going to have to lie to her little beautiful face. Oh, I feel your pain. I am so sorry. But don't forget, she could watch it back tomorrow when she comes back from school. So there is that. You could sort of like say, oh, Jay's delayed it until tomorrow night. Skip over this bit where we talk about it and then you're fine. I think go with that. Kaz and Jules from Bedfordshire got best score last week of 47. Beer and Bacardi are our drinks of choice. We have a quiz book which is nearly full from doing all of Jay's quizzes. Oh, bless you. Well, thank you very much for being with us. Oh no, there's more. There is more. Pratik and Anisha, watching from Oxford, been watching you since the start of the pandemic, and they have been the highlight of lockdown. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that to you guys, to Pratik and Anisha. I always worry about pronouncing names wrong. So if I have pronounced that wrong, I do apologise. My pronunciations are awful at times, so I do apologise. Mark Whedon, please could you shout out the Carlisle Fishers on holiday in Hull? Of course I can. Good evening to you. Looking forward to tonight's quiz. Alan and Pat in Bognor. Hopefully we can match last week's 45 points. Good luck to you guys. The Quins from Normanby in Middlesbrough are playing as usual on week 24. Thank you. Thanks to me and of course Alex. Looking forward to another great quiz. Well, thank you very much. Do appreciate that. I'm trying to think of, I've just missed one somewhere. I'll find it in a sec. Please say hello, happy 60th birthday to Julian, who's had an eye operation today, so feeling sorry for himself. Bless. Love the quizzes. We've done all the Friday sessions from the beginning. That's from Jane. So thank you very much, and happy birthday to you, Julian. Couple more, and then I'm going to go through a couple of bits. Hi Alex, hi Alex? Is it too late for a quick birthday shout out to Saz Connolly? It's her birthday today. A fellow patron got our Jay's Pub Quiz notepads at the ready. I was going to say I recognise that name. I've just been updating the Patreon credits slides, so I recognise that name. So happy birthday to you, Saz. Hope you're well. Can we get a shout out in the quiz tonight for my mum and dad's wedding anniversary? They've been watching since the start and big fans. It's Ken and Sharon. Good evening to you. Me and my family have been doing your quiz every week since it started, and today is our mum's birthday. It'd be amazing if you could give her a shout out during tonight's quiz. Her name's Nikki and it's her 46th birthday. And the final one I've got that's come through now. If you do want to say hello, it's all up on screen. It will always all the way through the quiz. Hi Jane, Alex. Any chance of a birthday shout out tonight? It's everyone's birthday today. Birthday shout out tonight to my mum, Kathy Cross from Cardiff. She has played Thursday quiz every week since you started and is a big fan. Good evening to you, Kathy, and happy birthday. So yeah, good evening. Welcome along to another Thursday. It's week 24. I don't know why I'm rocking back. I really don't know why I'm rocking back. Yeah, that has got alcohol in it. It's got a little bit of JD in it. I'm saving, as if you missed it before, I'm saving the gin for week 26. And a very big celebration. And we need you as well. We definitely need you for that. Just need to say thank you to Sheila Morrison. We've sort of kind of worked out what the stars are on Facebook now. So thank you for when you send those through. So Sheila Morrison, thank you very much for sending those. And Leslie Tennant as well. Thank you very much for you sending those stars through. Very much appreciate that. A bit of support over there on Facebook Live. So if you're on Facebook Live, hello. If you're here on YouTube, hello. If you're on Patreon, hello, I'm up here. And if you're watching this on repeat, because I know a lot of people have been watching this back now because they've not been able to do it live. So if you are watching it back, hello, good evening to you. Got to say hello, big hello to Team Art School as well. Good evening to you. Yes, there is a question in there that I told you I would put a question in there for you because you like a certain subject and Leon wouldn't put a whole round of them through to you, put them in for you. So yes, your question, there's a question that you like about something you like is in. So good evening to Team Art School, Ashley, Victoria, Dave and Natalie. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, good to catch up with a couple of you at the weekend. Right. What forgot to, yeah, so week 26 and our 50th live show, they all fall in the same week commencing the 14th of September, and we need you. Okay, so I saw some great messages over the last few weeks about, it's incredible the community that we've created around this, and Facebook. There's people who've been talking on the Facebook community who've never spoken before, and Twitter and Instagram, and it's absolutely incredible that and people have been saying thank you so much for what we've created, and obviously the amount of charity, the money that's been raised for charity. We've no charity officially tonight. There is a link in the description. We're going to launch it properly next week. We want to do it properly, and we're bit sort of up against it time wise with both ourselves and the charity, so we'll announce them in a couple of days time. But we need your help. So over the next couple of days there's going to be a post on our socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also obviously on Patreon as well. And again, I'll talk a bit more about Patreon later, but we need your memories from the quiz, basically, not after sort of lockdown memories, but after your memories from the quiz. And we want to feature some of you on that week in terms of on the live quizzes, because the community, this wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for you guys watching all the time. So we want to give something back to you, and we want to feature you in the quiz rather than just saying hello. It's you know, we're going to try and feature you in a proper way. So keep your eyes on all of our social over the next couple of days. Alex and I are just finalizing the wording on it. Keep your eyes on it. We want some of your memories, and then we'll pick a few and we'll get in touch with you, and we'll want you to record some messages for it. So yeah, keep your eyes on that. And yeah, we just want to make week 26 and the 50th live one. We just want to make them as big and as brilliant as possible. So yeah, keep eyes peeled on that. How long have I got? 5 minutes. For those of you who had tickets to Great British Drive-In. Now, obviously, it got cancelled because otherwise I'd have gone like Dorothy and been blown away, judging by the weather and the people who were nearby saying how bad it was. So, yeah, the guys made the right decision, postponed it, and a lot of you who were nearby were saying, you know, can't believe that, you know, it was even a consideration in the weather that was there. The rearranged date has been confirmed. So, if you had tickets for it, you should have had an email from the guys at Great British Drive-In. And it is on the 22nd of September. So it's still a Tuesday. We are going to try and do something, you know, a bit further down the line that is a weekend. So I know not a lot of you can make sort of midweek nights. So it is a Tuesday. I'll put the details up in the Facebook post at the end of the quiz because I've not put it in the description. But yeah, so if you've already got your tickets from the previous one, check your emails because you'll have an email and it'll tell you what to do to rearrange them. If you haven't got your tickets, Google Great British Drive-In and have a look. I think they were going to put it up today. Have a look. Excuse me. Have a look, and there should be some tickets available. There weren't many left from the first time around, so hopefully, you know, if you were interested in coming, it's a live quiz and there's going to be music as well. It's not going to be broadcast on YouTube, but we will take some footage of it and show you afterwards. And I'll put the quiz up a few weeks afterwards. But so yeah, the Great British Drive-In, it's a 30-question quiz. There's some live acts from in the area. It's a charity event, but I'm live on screen. I'm live there, and you can then see me on this massive screen behind me. So please, if you can all sort of really ask for an Indian summer towards the end of the year, end of September, that would be great, so we don't get it called off again. But yeah, so that's the rearranged date, 22nd of September. So yeah, check it out, and it'd be great to see some of you. It'd be great. Right, a couple more things coming through from Alex. So a few others who have sent some stars through. Thank you very much for these. Sally Seeley, Joe Forrester, thank you very much. Sheila Morrison, Louise Richards, and Kathy McCabe. Thank you very, very much for those. And hi, Jay and Alex. Could you please do a shout out to my dad, who we are playing against all the way in Saudi, and my mum, who's playing along in Preston, while we play in Manchester. I've got my glass in the way. We all watch and play every week. Thanks, Katie and Steph. I think, unfortunately, Katie and Steph, your dad might just have a slight one-up on you tonight on one of the questions. I'm not giving anything away, but he might just have a slight one-up on you because he might know one of the answers straight away. So anyway, right, so we've got a couple of minutes to go. Yeah, let us know how you're playing. We'll try and give a few more shout outs and everything during the quiz. And best place, as always, is on our social media. Where's my voice going tonight? So yeah, best place, as always, is over. Let me get rid of that, and that. Message from Alex. Did I do this one? No, I didn't see that one. Stu and Shirl, they live in Bury, and it was their 60th wedding anniversary, and they are big fans of the quiz. So hello to Stu and Shirl on your 60th wedding anniversary. Hello to both of you. Yeah. I got to play a quiz. Oh, one more. Jay, you are our anchor in these turbulent times. Thank you very much. And you give us a reason to have wine and crisps. Well, everyone needs a reason to do that. So yeah, hello to Vivi, to you. And yeah, no, I got to play a quiz on Sunday night physically. I was robbed. We were promised. Good evening, Leon, by the way. I was robbed. There was supposed to be 4 rounds. There was only 3. I was 3 points behind going into what should have been the final round, and they didn't do the final round. I was robbed. Which reminds me, Horridges, Let the Wookiee Win, Helen Nicholson, and anyone else who does play the Zoom quiz that I take part in on a Wednesday night. Leon is hoping to do it tomorrow night. I know he couldn't do it last night, but he's hoping to do it tomorrow night. So yeah, he's hoping to. Fingers crossed. I spoke to him yesterday, so he's got a lot going on at the moment, but he wants to. He doesn't want to let you guys down, so hopefully it'll be tomorrow. Yeah, looking forward to it. Right, we're into the final minute. It's time to grab your drinks, get yourself settled, grab your pens, grab your paper. 50 questions in front of us. Entertainment to start off with. Round 2. Do you know what? I only wrote this afternoon, and I can't even remember what it was. It's been one of those days today. Week 24. There we go. Oh, there we go. So entertainment places. It's which country? So I'm going to give you 10 places. Just need to tell me what the country is. Picture round as always. Connections round, which a lot of you will be pleased that it's not anywhere near as tenuous as the last one. Apologies again. So connections round, and we finish as always with the wonderful general knowledge. A couple of people messaged me during the week saying we are trying to get this into the dictionary. You have no idea how difficult that is. I've looked it up the other day. But yeah, good luck. Let me know how you go. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quiz is starting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's week 24, 50 questions in front of us. We start with entertainment. Now, I was going to wind a friend of mine up about this and say, but it's all about Mamma Mia, the entertainment round. But 1, she probably wouldn't pay attention. And 2, everyone would probably start switching off. So it's not all about Mamma Mia at all. But it's entertainment as always. And we start with question number 1. So number 1, Ed Sheeran sung about the shape of what in 2017? So Ed Sheeran sung about the shape of what in 2017? Question number 2, the alter ego of Lee Francis has presented which comedy panel game show since 2008? So the alter ego of Lee Francis has presented which comedy panel game show since 2008? Number 3, Man of Steel was a 2013 superhero film based on which superhero? So Man of Steel was a 2013 superhero film based on which superhero? Number 4, Holly Valance released her debut single Kiss Kiss in 2002, but which Australian soap did she find fame? So Holly Valance released her debut single Kiss Kiss in 2002, but which Australian soap did she find fame? So I think I've just caught one of my own mistakes on the answer cards, but I can change it before we get there. That's what I was just a bit distracted by. Number 5, who played Gracie Hart in the film Miss Congeniality? So who played Gracie Hart in the film Miss Congeniality? Heartbeat Stroke Tragedy and Stomp were the only number ones for which cheesy pop group? So Heartbeat Tragedy and Stomp were the only number ones for which cheesy pop group? Number 7, Yakko, Wacko and Dot were known as the Warner Brothers and Sisters in which 90s animated TV series? So Yakko, Wacko and Dot were known as the Warner Brothers and Sisters in which 90s animated TV series? Number 8, who released It's Raining Men in 1982? Great year, that. So who released It's Raining Men in 1982? Number 9, Johnny Five was the robot in which 1986 sci-fi film? So Johnny Five was the robot in which 1986 sci-fi film? Train. For all you fans out there who wait for the train every quiz, there it goes. And finally, for the team I know them as Team Art School and Ashley, here's your question. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Name the ABBA song. So if you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. So name the ABBA song. Okay, so round 2 is places, but which country? So I'll give you the place. I'll give you the place, and I just need you to tell me which country what it says on the screen. Which country it will be found in. So I'll give you the place. You tell me the country. So number 1, St. Peter's Basilica. St. Peter's Basilica. There we go. Spend all day learning to pronounce things and then forget about it when it comes to the time. Number 2, the Pantheon. I really should pick easier things to pronounce, really, shouldn't I? The Parthenon. If you can't get my pronunciation, it's just on screen. Number 3, I can pronounce this one. Table Mountain. So in which country would you find Table Mountain? Number 4, in which country would you find the Space Needle? So in which country would you find the Space Needle? Number 5, the Terracotta Army. So in which country would you find the Terracotta Army? Number 6, where would you find Mecca? So where would you find Mecca? Number 7, which country would you find the Spanish Steps? So in which country would you find the Spanish Steps? Actual steps, not a tribute band, just to clarify. Number 8, which country would you find the Little Mermaid statue? So in which country would you find the Little Mermaid statue? Number 9, the Moai statues. The Moai statues. Where would you find these? There is 2 possible answers to this, I will tell you now. I missed one of them and Michael pointed it out to me earlier. Yeah, thank you for that, Michael. Do appreciate that. So yeah, there is 2 possible answers to this one. And finally, number 10, the Sphinx of Giza. The Sphinx of Giza. Okay, and we finish part 1 as always then with a picture round. 10 random pictures of all kinds of craziness. And we start then with number 1. So name the album from this picture. So not the artist, but name the album from this picture. Number 2, who is this man? So who is this man? Number 3, name the UK theme park from that aerial picture. So name the theme park from that picture. Reminder, if you are on Quiz Jockey, you can click on the picture and it will make it bigger for you. So if you've not played on Quiz Jockey if it's your first time on Quiz Jockey, select the picture and it will make it bigger, so you'll be able to see them a bit bigger. Number 4, name the book from the picture. So name the book from the picture. Number 5, name the cartoon character. Name the cartoon character for number 5. Number 6, name the country from the flag. So name the country from the flag. Number 7, who is this? Who is this for number 7? Number 8, name the toy. Slightly frightening, but name the toy. Number 9, who is this? 2 to go. Number 9, who is this? And finally, number 10, name the card game. So name the card game. I think if I was playing that, I think the 10 of clubs, king of diamonds is going to have to go to the left, and maybe the 4 of clubs as well. Or 3 of spades. Okay, timer. Let's get rid of that. Down. Okay, right. So if you need to have a look at any of those questions, or if you need any of the pictures, you want to go back and have a look at any of those. If you're not watching on Quiz Jockey, obviously, head on over to our social media, to Twitter and Instagram, and Alex will have posted those up there. So if you head on over to there, if there's any that you want to review, that'll be the place to find them. And while you're over there, say hello, and we'll say hello to a few more people shortly. Got a few more people, and the cutest photo Alex has just sent me, the golfing chef. We have a new team member for the very first time tonight for the quiz. That it's just cute. Well, congratulations to you guys. So we'll say hello to a few more people in the break. But yeah, it is short break time, so we're going to take a break, put a few bits and pieces up, and then when I come back, I'll have a chat about a couple of bits and then give you some answers. We will be that one. Nope, not that one. I've lost it. I'll do it this way. Right, we'll be back shortly. Oh, kidoki. Sorry, we're just having a conversation between Alex and Michael. If you mention on Quiz Jockey, the answer is on the screen on the last picture. Probably is. That's my style. Yeah, sorry, we're just having a conversation about Quiz Jockey and how some teams are getting on, etc. But yeah, there's a conversation we're having on WhatsApp. Apparently, there's been 32 different spellings of someone. I'm not going to say which one because obviously they'll give you the answer. But yeah, 32 different spellings of something. Impressive. So while we're on that, I'll leave that conversation for a sec. Just want to say hello to another couple of people. Looking forward to tonight's quiz. We've woken my 91-year-old mum up and got the drinks together. So big shout to June, Mike, and Val. Hello to you guys. And hi, please could you give a shout out to my dad, Tony? He plays your quizzes every week. He's starting his chemotherapy on Tuesday and would love it if you could wish him good luck. Absolutely, Keely. So to Dad, Tony, good luck for Tuesday. Hope it all goes well. Really, really do. Best of luck with that. Right, so I'm going to give you another couple of minutes on the quiz. Just wanted I mentioned this earlier on and at the beginning. So we launched Patreon back on the 29th of April, and it was an incredible thing to sort of do, and it wasn't something that we launched it and it was brilliant. And then we kind of just sort of, we've done things with Patreons. We've, done exclusive competitions, we've done the exclusive quizzes and stuff. But Alex and I have been looking at it for the last sort of 6 weeks saying, can we do more with it? Is there anything, can we give back more to Patreons who have signed up? So for those who don't know what Patreon is, it's, firstly, I'm going to say the quizzes will always remain free. So here on YouTube, Facebook, wherever it might be, Quiz Jockey, they'll always remain free. You won't have to pay to play the quiz. Patreon is a way of showing support in different ways. And, the idea came when a lot of people were saying, we want to contribute, we want to help, you've done so much for charity, we want to help you as well. And that's where we sort of launched the Patreon scheme. And there's 5 different tiers of membership. What I'll do, so we made some, basically Alex and I have been talking about it, and the patrons already knew about this because they've seen it, because we shared it with them, because the new ones came live on whenever the first was. So this is just a basic idea, and this isn't all of it. There is some other bits and pieces that patrons do get. But we've not talked about it properly at all. And Alex and I were talking about this the other day. We've not talked about Patreon at all since we launched it back in April. We've mentioned it briefly and said, don't forget Patreon or this, and the slides are at the end of the quiz, but we've never actually gone back into detail and told people. And a lot of people message us and say, you know, what's Patreon all about? So as you can see on screen, there's 5 different levels that you can, and it's not compulsory. I can't stress that enough. It's not compulsory. The quizzes will always remain free, but if you do want to in any way, shape or form show support, this is the way to do it. And this is what people have been asking us for all the details about. So yeah, it's 5 different tiers for it. And for example, tier 2, where you get involved with our monthly quiz, which the first one, the next one is this Sunday. There's the gold quizzer. They get the name in the credits, which you'll see at the end of all of the live quizzes. And then the platinum quizzers and super quizzers get quite a bit. So the platinum quizzers are now, originally they were just getting a notepad when they first signed up, but now there's going to be a gift every 3 months. So for as long as people are signed up, there's going to be a gift for every 3 months. And then the super quizzers, they get exclusive Zoom chat with us after the Patreon quiz, which have been brilliant. Absolutely love those chats. They are so funny at times. They're brilliant. Really, really do enjoy those. And you can see, you know, there's loads of other bits and pieces on screen. So we were constantly, it's always a difficult thing, and it really is, to sort of talk about, you know, this is how to sort of contribute and help and what have you. But people have been asking, what's this Patreon you keep going on about? So that's what it is. That's it. So the link is, as always, in the description down below if you want to have a look and check it out. But what I do want to say at this point is thank you so much to the patrons who are there and have been with us since the beginning. For example, the super quizzers, you know, you guys have been there since the start, so thank you very much. And, you know, to everyone else who supported from the £3 tier all the way up, it's meant the absolute world, and it's meant that we can do so many and have got so many other things in the pipeline that we're looking to do and put together, and we wouldn't be able to do it. It wouldn't be possible without your support. So thank you very much for that. Really, really do appreciate it. So if you have got 5 minutes, check it out and let us know. Yeah, I think I've put something up wrong on I think I've got Michael in trouble now on Quiz Jockey. Apologies, Michael. I think I've put an answer. I always give one away, don't I, somewhere? So yeah, I think I've done that. Right, so let's go through some answers shortly in about a minute's time. Who's trying to crop out the answer but didn't spot that one? Right, so yeah, go through the answers in about a minute's time for the first part of the quiz. Alex is just, I'm sure I said it a couple of times, but yeah, yeah, the quizzes will remain free. It's just a separate thing for people who do, you know, and there is a lot of people are asking us, can we make off one-off donations? There is an option on there now for an annual membership, and the way, I need to explain actually, the way it works, you select the annual option and then it charges you for the year. So if you were on the £3 tier, for example, charge you for that for 12 months, you can cancel it, and then, but you still keep access for 12 months. So it's a different way of doing it. But yeah, but the quizzes will remain free. Patreon is here to support myself, to Alex, and to, you know, keep doing this as entertainingly mad and crazy as we do. There we go. Right, where are we? Okay, right, let's go through some answers then I need to give Michael a countdown, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So round 1 was entertainment, and we kicked off with this. Ed Sheeran sung about the shape of what in 2017? It was The Shape of You. Not you personally, but the song. Yeah, you know what I mean. Number 2, and this is the one I'd got wrong. So the alter ego of Lee Francis has presented which comedy panel game show since 2008? It was Celebrity Juice. Number 3, Man of Steel was a 2013 superhero film based on which superhero? It was Superman. Number 4, Holly Valance released her debut single Kiss Kiss in 2002, but which Australian soap did she find fame with? It was Neighbours. Number 5, who played Gracie Hart in the film Miss Congeniality? It was Sandra Bullock. Number 6, Heartbeat, Stroke Tragedy, and Stomp were the only number 1s for which cheesy pop group. It was Steps. Quite surprised by that. I thought they'd have more number 1s than that, but cheesy pop didn't win. Number 7, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot were known as the Warner Brothers and Sisters in which 90s animated TV series? It was the Animaniacs. Dot is cute and Yakko, yak. Anyway, number 8, who released its Raining Men in 1982? It was the Weather Girls. There's been some covers, but 1982 was the key year. Number 9, Johnny 5 was the robot in which 1986 sci-fi film? It's Short Circuit. And number 10, if you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Name the ABBA song. It's Take a Chance on Me. So Alex is just saying I'm quite a bit out of sync tonight. Let me try and get rid of that, and that. Let's see if that does any better. So yeah, I'm aware. Alex just sent a message through saying out of sync tonight sound with a picture. So just said how much. So quite a few people have mentioned. So yeah, I am aware of it. I've just turned something off. So hopefully that will sort it out. Right, round 2, places, which country? Makes me laugh. Nothing changes during the week. I turn it off on a Saturday because I only use this computer for streaming. Turn it off on Saturday, turn it on again on a Thursday, and something's gone wrong. But anyway, round 2, places, which country? So number 1, St. Peter's Basilica is in the Vatican City. So St. Peter's Basilica is in the Vatican City. Number 2, the Parthenon is in Greece. So the Parthenon is in Greece. Number 3, Table Mountain is in South Africa. So Table Mountain is in South Africa. And number 4, the Space Needle is in the US of A. Number 5, the Terracotta Army is in China. Number 6, Mecca is in Saudi Arabia. Number 7, the Spanish Steps are not in Joan of Arc. The Spanish Steps are in Italy. I missed that one. I managed to catch the Celebrity Juice one because I put Lee Francis' stage name. Number 8, the Little Mermaid statue is in Denmark. At least if you're playing on Quiz Jockey, it automatically marks that. So Little Mermaid statue is in Denmark. Number 9. Now, there's 2 possible answers to this, and I will give you the point for either. So the Moai statues are on Easter Island, but they are part of Chile. So as Michael pointed it out to me, and I didn't realise, so Easter Island is not its own individual country. So if you have put Chile, you can have the point. If you put Easter Island, you can also have the point, because I associated the Moai statues with Easter Island. It was only when Michael pointed it out to me earlier, he said it's actually really Chile. But number 10, the Sphinx of Giza is Egypt. Round 3 was your picture round then. At number 1, name the album. That's Thriller. Number 2, who is this? That's John Major. Number 3, name the theme park. It's Drayton Manor. Number 4, name the book. It's the BFG. Ooh, that's the wrong one. That one. Number 5, name the cartoon character. It's Barney Rubble. Number 6, name the country. It's South Korea. Number 7, who is this? It's Heston Blumenthal. So Michael, when marking on Quiz Jockey, said there were 32 different pronunciations, spellings of Heston Blumenthal. Don't worry, if you could understand what you were after, what you were going for, he'll give you the point. Number 8, name the toy. It's Furby. It's a slightly frightening looking Furby, but it's Furby. Number 9, who's this? That's Taylor Swift. And number 10, name the game. It's Hearts. I said 4 of clubs, 10 of clubs, and 3 of spades. I'll chuck those across to the left. Okay. Just going to try put a minuscule amount of delay on, and hopefully that will shuffle in about right. So I'll give you a minute just to put your scores across. Let us know how you think you've got on so far. That looks a bit better on my screen, actually. My sort of voice is kind of matching when my mouth is opening. So yeah, let us know how you think you've got on so far, and we'll go through part 2 of the quiz in just a minute's time. And while you're doing that, let's have a look at how. There's a great thing with quiz jockeys. I can see what caught people out. So the entertainment round, it was the Animaniacs question. Only 44% of people got the Animaniacs question right. 50% of people got St. Peter's Basilica. They got that. And only 65% got Thriller as well. 18% got Drayton Manor. Sorry. Okay. That's a great thing with that, because it automatically marks. I get a snapshot straight away. Okay, right. We will do the second part of the quiz very, very shortly. Okie dokie. Right, here we go then. Let's do the second part of the quiz. There's a connections round, and yes, don't panic. It's not as tenuous as the last connections round I did. So we've got a connections round, and then we've got general knowledge to finish. 20 questions to go, and a tiebreaker if you need it. We start then with connections round 4. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. So 9 questions. Question 10 is what links all of the answers together. Let's see how you get on with this week. So the ports of Folkestone and Dover are in which county? So the ports of Folkestone and Dover are in which county? Excuse me. Number 2, which London station does the Hogwarts Express depart from? So which London station does the Hogwarts Express depart from? I remember you guys love shouting about this when you think you've worked out the link. So if you worked out the link early on, let us know. Alex will send some over. But yeah, let us know if you think you know when you've worked the link out. Number 3, what do grapes grow on? So what do grapes grow on? Number 4, Eddie Grant sung about what kind of avenue? So Eddie Grant sang about what kind of avenue? I realised I've slumped in my chair. That's better. Number 5, what is the English translation of gratis? So what is the English translation of gratis? My friend Roy thinks he's got the connection already. It's not food related, Roy. You can't have got it already. Number 6, what word describes a person who exercises the ruling power in a kingdom during the minority, absence, or disability of the sovereign? So what word describes the person who exercises the ruling power in a kingdom during the minority, absence, or disability of the sovereign? Alex saying a lot of you have got it. I can't use the words that Alex has said because it'll give it away. Number 7, what kind of rock did Elvis Presley sing about? So what kind of rock did Elvis Presley sing about? Number 8, what is another name for the thorax? So what is another name for the thorax? Number 9, what device do you need to play archery? So what kind of device do you need to play archery? And finally, number 10. So what connects all of the answers together? So yeah, it's not as tenuous as the all the answers come from the first letter come from the middle of a keyboard. It's a little bit trickier, but Alex said a lot of you are already on it over on social media. So what connects all of those answers? Remember, if it doesn't fit with the others, it's probably a wrong answer. Just a hint. Okay, we always finish then with 10 Gebral knowledge questions. For those of you who don't know what Gebral knowledge is, I appreciate it's probably a lot of new people and thinking this guy's completely mad. So Gebral, first ever week, first quiz we did way back in end of March. And I mistyped Gebral knowledge on my Word document. I didn't have slides and stuff at the time and wasn't paying attention and pronounced it as Gebral knowledge straight away, and it's stuck. So it's up there with Tom Cruise, Jamie Dodger, and many Emma Mental Cheese, loads of mispronunciations. So yeah, it's all up there with those. But yeah, Gebral knowledge has been the biggest one. So let's have some Gebral knowledge. Question number 1. Winnie the Pooh lived where? So Winnie the Pooh lived where? Number 2, what was the name of the Ray Bradbury novel that ended 451? So what was the name of the Ray Bradbury novel that ended 451? Number 3, which social media site has banned political advertisements ahead of the US elections? Announced this today. So which social media site has banned political advertisements ahead of the US elections? Number 4, who is the alter ego of the governess from The Chase? So who is the alter ego of the governess from The Chase? train. Number 5, which illusionist was spotted floating over Arizona tethered to 52 helium-filled balloons this week? So which illusionist was spotted floating over Arizona tethered to 52 helium-filled balloons this week? Number 6, Billaday, I've probably pronounced that wrong, but is the national anthem of which country? So Billaday is the national anthem of which country? Number 7, despite having 2 birthdays, which month was Queen Elizabeth II actually born? So despite having 2 birthdays, which month was Queen Elizabeth II actually born? Number 8, Once Upon a Time is the new book by which duo? So Once Upon a Time is the new book by which duo? Number 9, what is heavier, a discus or a shot put? So what is heavier, a discus or a shot put? And your final question of this Thursday evening, week 24, is what is measured in hertz? So what is measured in hertz? H-E-R-T-Z. Okay, that is it. That's your 50 questions for tonight. We will give you the answers to those shortly after a short break. We've got a tiebreaker as well if you need it. It's a great tiebreaker tonight. But yeah, so if you need to get any of those if you need to get any of those questions, they're up on social media now on Twitter and Instagram. Head on over there and let us know how you think you have got on so far. So yeah, if you need to go back through any of those, head on over there. Do want to say a big hello to a good friend of mine, Christian. Mentioned him a couple of weeks ago. He's the best karaoke DJ in Darwin, without any shadow of a doubt. Forget this Ian Wharton, don't even know who he is anymore. But Christian, I'm sat here doing quizzes for the last 24 weeks, and we've raised quite a bit of money for charity. Christian's doing something far, 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 far better than what we're doing. He has been cycling. He's been getting himself geared up for it, and he's cycling at the moment all over Darwin. I think he was up to Blackpool and everything. So fair play to you, Christian, what you're doing. He's also putting it all up on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube online, if you look on the left, you see the left or right hand side, and it shows you what pages we follow. We're actually following his page at the moment because what he's doing is absolutely incredible. So keep going, Christian. I know that you're doing really, really well, and you've got our support behind you 100%. So keep going with that, and it's for a very, very, very good cause as well. Right, let's take a short break, and we will be back with you. We will be back with you shortly. See you in a sec. Okay, we'll give you another couple of minutes just to go through any of the answers you want. Some of you might still be over on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, so we'll give you a couple of minutes to get all your answers written down and see how we went. I was just flicking through on Quiz Jockey just to have a look at how people were getting on. Still marking a few of them. A couple of the questions are catching a few people. A couple of questions catching people out on the connections round, but a good solid amount seem to have got the connection on there. And then the general knowledge, mixed board across that. Few questions there. One definitely catching some people out, which I thought it might do, to be fair, because I thought I always like to stick at one that makes you thinking, and I think I've maybe have made people overthink it. Sorry, my bad. Okie dokie. Let's get rid of that. Right. So yeah, we'll give you another minute to get your answers and what have you. But yeah, let us know how you think you're getting on. So yeah, things to keep an eye on. If you weren't with us at the beginning, keep an eye out for, as it's week 24 tonight. 2 weeks time it'll be week 26, which is the 6 month anniversary, and then on the Saturday following it'll be the 50th live quiz. So we're planning on a couple of big things. We've got some interesting things in the pipeline that Alex and I are both working on, and so we've got a couple of meetings with that tomorrow. And yes, so keep an eye out on social over the next couple of days. We're just finishing the wording, but we want contributions from you guys for the breaks and bits and pieces throughout the quiz. So yeah, keep an eye on that, because we really want you, let's say the community's just been fantastic, and we really want you guys to get involved. And again, if you did miss it at the beginning, Great British Drive-In, check your emails if you already had a ticket. If not, and you missed out on tickets last time, the date is 22nd of September, and I'll put a link up to it on the social media post after the quiz. Right, I'm going to do the countdown for Michael for Quiz Jockey, and we will give you the answers in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So connections round. It seems like this was a little bit, massively less tenuous than last time. So the ports of Folkestone and Dover are in which county? They are in the county of Kent. So as you can see in brackets there, Old Kent Road. Number 2, which London station does the Hogwarts Express depart from? It is King's Cross. I need to put that in brackets because it's King's Cross. Number 3, what do grapes grow on? They grow on vines. That would give you Vine Street. Number 4, Eddie Grant sang about what kind of avenue? It was Electric Avenue. In brackets, Electric Company. So if you didn't know the link, you probably do now. Number 5, what is the English translation of gratis? It is free, which would have given you free parking. Number 6, this one tripped a few people up on Quiz Jockey. What word describes a person who exercises the ruling power in a kingdom during their minority, absence, or disability of the sovereign? It is regent. So that would give you Regent Street. I learned something new when I was searching for other words for regent earlier. Number 7, what kind of rock did Elvis Presley sing about? It was, of course, Jailhouse Rock. So that gives you jail. Number 8, what is another name for the thorax? It is chest, as in community chest. Number 9, what device do you need to play archery? It's a bow and arrow. If you've just put bow, you can have the point for just bow, because it did say what device. So bow and arrow is the full answer, but Bow Street is what that would have given you. And if you haven't guessed already, they were all Monopoly board squares. So if you've got something along those lines, you've got Monopoly, or if you've got, whatever it is, as long as it's got the word Monopoly in there, you can have the point. Round 5 was general knowledge, and we finished with this then. So number 1, Winnie the Pooh lived where? It was 100 Acre Wood. Number 2, what was the name of the Ray Bradbury novel that ended 451? It was Fahrenheit. I was originally going for the connection round of measurements and stuff, but I sort of ran out of ideas. So I swapped it, and that's why those two questions stayed in. Number 3, which social media site has banned political advertisements ahead of the US elections? It's Facebook, announced this morning by Mark Zuckerberg. They don't want any political adverts on there. Number 4, who is the alter ego of the governess from The Chase? That's Anne Hegarty. Number 5, which illusionist was spotted floating over Arizona tethered to 52 helium balloons, filled balloons this week? It was David Blaine. I thought he'd retired, but he's back. Number 6, so Billaday, Billaday, Billaday is the national anthem of Egypt. Number 7, despite having 2 birthdays, which month was Queen Elizabeth II actually born? She was actually born in April. Number 8, Once Upon a Time is the new book by which duo? It is, of course, Ant and Dec, or Anthony McPartlin and Declan Donnelly, if you've put that. But if you have just put Ant and Dec, it's fine. Number 9, what is heavier, a discus or a shot put? It is a shot put by a long way. Finally, number 10, what is measured in hertz? It's frequency. And that is week 24 done. That is week 24 finished. So, well, not yet. We've still got your tiebreaker to come if you need your tiebreaker. And I've got for those on Quiz Jockey who were with us last Thursday, and I gave Michael completely the wrong question. I've got the right one today. So yeah, we've got your tiebreaker to come up shortly, but I'll let you just finish off marking. If you're playing against people, you can swap your sheets and stuff. And as always, I've not got my notepad down, but as always, let us know how you got on with your scores. Okay. Your tiebreaker question is this. So when ABBA won Eurovision in 1974, what was their total points? I will give you a hint because I put this question together. I actually put this question together for tiebreaker for Zoe Ball's breakfast show for this morning, but I thought I'd use it now. So when ABBA won Eurovision in 1974, what was their total points? I will give you a clue. It is double digits. It is not triple figures. Okay? Because Eurovision nowadays, they're in the 300, 400, and 500s. But back in the day when ABBA won, it was nowhere near that figure. Okay? I'll give you 30 seconds, and then we'll give you the answer. Okay, here we go. The answer is, he says, click on the right one, Jay. The answer is, it was only 24 points. It's back in 1974. They only need 24 points to win. It's because they were great. I think the judges were allowed to pick five acts, and it was 5 points, 2 points, and then 3 got 1. So there you go. I didn't know that until I looked earlier. And that is it. That is week 24 completed. So in 2 weeks' time, we'll be celebrating our 6-month anniversary, but we've got 3 live quizzes to come before then. 3 live quizzes to come before then. So yeah, as always, thank you very, very much for playing along. Grab your scores. Let us know how you got on social media. We love seeing them and love seeing your scores. They widely vary. They really do. Anything from 15s, 16s, all the way up to 48s and 49s. So yeah, let us know how you got on. We love looking at it. We love seeing how you got on. And Alex will be over there as well as usual, and he'll retweet out as many as he can. We'll put a post up on Facebook as we always do. So if you want to hold off, we'll put the post up on Facebook, and you can comment and let us know how you got on there as well. Right, that's it from me. That's it from Alex. That's it from everyone, all of us. Thank you so much for playing along. Thank you so much for your messages, your continued support, and everything. It means the absolute world to us, and that is why we constantly keep going. And as I said earlier, these remain free. If you do want to support us, please do. But if you don't, these quizzes remain free. We're here to entertain, and I think, we do that with all the mistakes that we make on its own. But, we're here to have a giggle, have a laugh on a Thursday and a Saturday night, and then the specialist quizzes as well. So, yeah, thank you very much for continued support. I will see you on the next one, which is Saturday. Next quiz Saturday night. We'll see you soon. Take care, and Every time I do this, I'm in the right place. There we go. Take care and stay safe. So hopefully you've enjoyed yourself this evening. Thank you very much for playing along, and thank you very much for your continued support. Over the next few slides, there comes some more information about Patreon. I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to every single Patreon who is with us. Your support, your messages, everything means the absolute world. So thank you very much for that. Over the next few slides, there's some more information about Patreon, and also a few of the tiers are entitled to their name in the credits, almost like a producer. So their credits are coming up shortly. Thank you very much as always. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.